I have been working in India now for the last 25 years, and in my journey in the Max Group, one has focused not just on in our initial few days of scaling the packaging business and exiting it, but building the real estate business now to truly focus on what we call the work well and the live well experience.
My personal passion is to make real estate the number one career choice for good talent. We would like to reset the industry standards and benchmark. Out of 57 million people employed in real estate, only 7 million is women. The first and the foremost, promotion of jobs across the value chain and making it transparent to workforce at large. We underestimate the power of training and learning on gender and diversity, its importance, and sensitize the entire workforce. Without any gender bias, it's but natural that women will have far higher degree of appreciation of consumer preferences, consumption pattern, and so on and so forth. And if you are missing out that particular force in the distribution network, I think sector as a whole is at a disadvantage.
Max States is also outward focused. So one part is having internal policies, internal conversations and dialogues around gender pay, but also creating enough opportunities or platform outside to actually initiate a discussion. At an org level, we have an explicitly stated policy which says that there has to be no discrimination in pay when it comes to basis gender, race, religion. We are also planning to come up with a GET program in which we look at freshers from colleges. We tap them at a young age, groom them and let them go through the system. What we ensure is that female employees feel that it's a safe, secure and a very welcoming environment for them to come in.
It's been over 2 decades of my experience in the real estate sector. When I was in Dubai, it was a completely different world because I could see 50% women, in fact even more. When I happened to come back here in Delhi, suddenly I realized that I'm in a world where there were all men around me. There is a lot of resistance when you are entering a particular sector. They all know when you would be going out for work, it would be all male dominated. In India, where only they used to feel a man from the family would take the decision. So where I see the biggest change in last 5 years is women coming in the lead role and deciding what's good for them. When you are just a 22-year-old straight out of college. So if you have these mentorship programs and policies, it will definitely help more women become part of the sector.
This is my 34th year in real estate. I realize that there are very few women. There's so much that they bring on the table. They think differently, they work differently, and real estate really needs that kind of fresh breath of air, let me put it that way. Real estate sector in the country today, it's at the right time for the change to happen, particularly for women. This change is happening only because this moving caravan is moving from state to state. It's a change which has to happen at a social level, at an academic level, then at a professional level, because you have to consciously believe you are equal. Women coming in should not be seen as a threat. You can all coexist.
पूरा कम संख्या होता है औरत का और जेंट्स का ज़्यादा संख्या है।
कुछ औरत ऐसे है अपना सिलाई कढ़ाई लेकर के बैठ जाता है, कुछ औरत ऐसा है कि अपना घर द्वार संभालना है, तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा लेडीज कम है।
100 आदमी में आप 20 लेडीज मान।
स्टाफ में भी आती हैं इंजीनियर वगैरह, औरतें भी आती हैं, लेकिन कम पाया जाता है 2-4%।
इसका जो डिपार्ट का काम है वो करता है, अलग अलग तो काम करता है, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बराबरी है, ऐसे कोई भेदभाव नहीं है। किसी की औरत भी काम कर रही है, ऐसा नहीं कंस्ट्रक्शन लाइन में मर्द भी काम कर रहा है तो औरत भी कर रहा है।
हमारे साइड पे और सब साइड पे जो है ना क्रेच बना रखा है, खाना पीने का बच्चों का साधन है, टीचर भी है उसके अंदर में, पढ़ाई लिखाई भी हो रहा है, सब चीज़ है।
तो हस्बैंड में उनका रहता है बच्चे को देखने के लिए एक लेडी स्पेशली कंपनी की तरफ से वो रखी जाएंगी। बाकी सेफ्टी वगैरह रहता है, स्टाफ रहता है, मतलब कोई अगर इसे गलत कमेंट किया या अदरवाइज कुछ तो उसके लिए स्टाफ भी है।
शिकायत आया उस शिकायत को तुरंत एक्शन लिया जाएगा।
जैसे स्टाफ लोग रहते हैं जो कोई परेशानी करता है स्टाफ को बोलते हैं तो वो एक्शन लेता है। ध्यान रखने वाला होगा तो बहुत औरत भी काम करेगी।
real estate operates with the mindset that this used to happen like this. But I think the time has come now to be able to challenge the status quo. And I think if we are able to move the needle on the mindset of as many companies as we can in the real estate space, I think we will see a domino effect and a huge multiplier impact. We don't think what is a value women in this space can add, but we think that we are not going to be able to be successful unless we have a successful and a high representation of women who are doing phenomenal work here. Are we there? Not yet. We at Max Estates have started the journey. It's a long journey and we're very confident that we are going to be staying committed to it.